Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch, he's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Santiago Espinal, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. One up, one down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Matt McClain.
Boyd, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. The changeup missing. 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went 3-1.
3 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. And ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
McClain leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Dives, and he can't hang on. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. John Birdie, and he'll be out there in center after the injury.
Now playing center field, number 5.
Now here is T.J. Friedel.
Birdie.
Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing called strike. 3-1. And he takes a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Ramon Urias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. In the air out towards right center. Birdie in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. And they take a 2-run lead. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Brady Singer. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. Inside, just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off.
So a man at first. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And they trail by 1.
Waste no time there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Suzuki launched a homer in his most recent game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Suzuki into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Lined into right. Fairchild makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
First pitch just misses. Arenado matched a homer in his last game. Next pitch off the plate, and the count now 2-0. Just missed.
Reno.
Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
John Birdie at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that one gets past the catcher. Arenado up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And it's even up.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
On the ground, right side. Into Candelario's glove. Awesome play there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Dansby Swanson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Carson Kelly in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Into Candelario's glove, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm
Second inning set to go, and now the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Boyd back to work.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Matt Nelson trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed. One out, bases empty.
2-1.
Next
Ball,
one misses,
outside.
and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit in the air, center field. Birdie should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that misses. And it's 3-0. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning, Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strike.
Goes down looking.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns over. In half, up to hit. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And a foul ball. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And this one looks like trouble. Happ on his way home. He will score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good.
Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Birdie sizes this one up, nabs it, and there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and scored his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Inside. And a count even 1-1. And strike two.
That's the ball.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Happ moving under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
Knock on my door. Is this redemption for my soul?
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three. And now, John Birdie. He's been a great free agent side. Check swing, and he held up.
Nope, ball two.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Now batting, shortstop
Swanson digs in. RBI single his last time up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He swings and fouls one off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. McLean toss to second, over to first, safe.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1.
Kelly.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Up the middle. Into Candelario's glove. That's the third out. Inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a big swing and a miss. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-3. And now the DH, Ramon Urias. And that's downstairs and outside. Urias, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Two down, bases empty. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Matt Nelson just missed. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Nelson on at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Nico Horner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one out to right. Fairchild under it. And there's one down. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. There's a swing and a drive. Friedel going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. And we're back. Now at the plate, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
Boyd back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. And the count's full.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient.
Jordan Wicks gets the call from the pen.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Happ going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jamer Candelario. He is singled and he is flied to left. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
McLain stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Suzuki going back on this one, and it bangs off the top of the wall. Around from second is the tying run.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, that's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Leading
Now it's
up
the right
for
fielder,
the Cubs,
Seiya
The
Suzuki.
right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And a foul ball. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Kyle
the
Tucker.
designated hitter,
Both
Kyle
2 in this one.
Tucker.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Now a pop-up on the infield. Espinal makes the grab for the 2nd out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will
Now
be a
batting,
very
third
positive
baseman,
sign for
Gomez.
him and for his team.
Arenado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. And now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double.
Graham Ashcraft on a pitch here.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Cincinnati, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild, 1 for 2. Curveball over for a called strike. That one outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Nelson in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Santiago Espinal. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Half. And that is that.
She hit the block, body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That's to third, Espinal. Zips it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly, has grounded out a couple of times. Foul ball there. That just misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouled off down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter,
Here's Nico Horner.
second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's too low. And that is ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's inside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Inside, almost got him.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one misses. That's 5 straight. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
A new pitcher in the game, Sam Mole.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. That ties it up at 6. First and second, 2 outs. Suzuki digs in now. That's outside. 1-0. Way inside.
2 balls, no strike. Ball. 3-0.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Tied at 6. Matt McClain getting ready to hit.
McClain.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And the sweeper misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got it. And that's the first out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to center. Birdie hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario.
And
That's
ball 1.
1-0.
On a line out towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Way outside, and the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Off the mark there. Counts full, 3-2.
2 strike.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Arenado in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
0-1 down. Up the middle. Into Candelario's glove, and that is the inning. Porter Hodge comes on now.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Porter Hodge.
Tied at 6. TJ Friedl now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's outside. And the count is 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Barlow.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Headed towards the corner. Hayes sprinting after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that skips into there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So here's Horner now.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
On the ground right side. And that's the inning. We go to the ninth. Here's the Reds catcher, Matt Nelson. Hodge back to work. Hit in the air out to center field. Birdie. And there's one down. Tied at 6. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. And delivers outside. In the air, right field. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
McLean stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Back to the top of the order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bush, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Winning run stands at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. On the ground, and that's just foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The winning run on second base. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. on his way home. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Cubs win it on a walk-off 7-6.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.